Alrighty. So today, the question will be, are you a manager or are you a leader? And you're probably thinking, what's the difference? Well, I'm about to tell you. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to the book that influenced this idea, and that's the 360-Degree Leadership by John Maxwell. When I find my copy of the book somewhere in my boxes over there, I'm going to reread it and give you guys an overview of the entire book. But until then, let's talk about the difference between managers and leaders. So, what's the difference? Well, the thing with managers is that managers deal with systems and not people. So they're the type of people who are like, we got to hit these metrics, or they're like, we have to follow this procedure and this protocol. While procedure, protocol, and metrics are important, they shouldn't be the top priority. Those should be secondary to what leadership is, which is dealing with people. Making sure that the people on your team are comfortable, they can work together with their other teammates, and that you respect them. There's like a equal respect and an equal rapport. Because if not, there's no way your team is going to hit your management metrics, because they won't be on the same page. They won't see the vision. They won't understand why they're working 40 plus hours a week to get these arbitrary numbers that are just thrown upon them from people they've never met. So what it is as a leader, it's your job to get them to understand why they're doing what they're doing. While with the manager, as your role as manager, you got to figure out how to get them to where it is. So the difference between a manager is how they wield authority and where they get it from. A manager gets their authority from their position. So say they're the president of the company and they tell you to do something, you do it just because they're the president. You say, hey, you do this because I'm in charge. That's how managers work. But the thing is with leadership, it's more effective. Because with a manager, you always have to keep exerting your authority to get people to do stuff. But with leadership, their authority, their power, or whatnot, comes from influence instead of position. So what that means is that people follow the leader because they choose to, not because they have to. So if they're self-motivated to do more for the leader doesn't always have to sit there and go manager mode and tell them what to do. They already know because they believe in the vision and they understand. And so what it is a leader does is clarifies that vision, clarifies the procedures, clarifies all that crazy mumbo jumbo manager talk, corporate talk that comes down into more accessible means, relating it to their motivations or their personal life and things like that. So yeah, although anyone can be a manager, to be a good manager, you have to be a leader. So what I say is that before you become a manager and learn all your manager skills, make sure your leadership core is solid, and then you build your management skills around your leadership core. And that'll make everything feel more humanized rather than procedural. But that's just, my theory. I hope this information helped. Tell me what you think down below. Share it if it was helpful. And I'll see you on the next stream, I guess. Peace.